What's going on, YouTube? I am Mr. Pleasant.
I'm Mrs. Pleasant.
And this is a Pleasant Love. Please follow us on all the social media that you see down there. Thank y'all so much. We want to say, how are y'all doing, first of all? COVID-19,
y'all
Rona.
Right?
Y'all all right?
We still here.
We still hanging in there.
Still breathing. Even though this week has been hard for allergies, okay, because the headache is real.
You see that?
Allergies have been so trill. I mean, every day I'm pumping myself vitamin C, elderberry, hot toddy teas.
What was it, Wednesday? I just had some.
It wasn't. We both woke up with a stuffy nose.
It was just like I was gonna reenact it, but it was gross.
Let's not do that. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and they're thinking about opening up the markets and sales.
Yeah,
and
I
all
hope
that
so.
stuff.
That'd be cool.
It'd be nice, but
we also gotta be safe.
I'm very worriy about it, to be honest.
We gotta be
think
safe.
It's cool? I don't think. Anywho, but
not everything.
It's
just
the side of what I think.
Not everything. Like I'm not
slow progression.
Right.
I hope it doesn't have a fire effect on us. On everybody in the human race.
Us, yeah.
But no matter what, God has got us, and we're gonna be okay, right? He got us, so we good. And we have 2 more subscribers. Yay!
Welcome to the squad. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to a Pleasant Love.
Yes!
Hopefully you find our stuff entertaining,
yes!
things like that. I just had an idea though. On the comment sections, if you're new subscribers, just go ahead and just introduce yourself, because sometimes YouTube tells us who they are, and just quick, your name and where you're from. You don't have to put your full name, just put your first name and say, I'm from Houston, I'm from Alaska, whatever you're from.
Wherever you from.
Yeah, just put that in the comment sections real quick for us. And as always, just follow, keep the likes, the sharing. Appreciate you guys sharing our videos out there.
We really do appreciate that.
We definitely appreciate that.
Spreading the love, the joy, and the happiness.
Right.
And I hope you have fulfilled somebody's heart and time during this quarantine time. Quarantine. So today we have we're going to continue our series of restoration. So I hope it's been food for thought and food for action. And today we're actually talking about a lot of action. And
I love it because we're opening it up ourselves. We're learning new stuff too as we go through this. So last 2 weeks has been a little open hearts, So that's right here. That's a little blackmail. That means she can't go nowhere because I cannot open that up to nobody else no more. I'm fully open. You know what they say? Like the people that get divorces and stuff. Like I don't you don't feel like you gotta. It's almost like you gotta restart. I can't do it.
Wait, what?
You never heard that term before? Like once you get with somebody and you open up your stuff with them, if something would have happened where like y'all just not married anymore, you don't want to do that no more. Like I wouldn't be able to do this anymore with anybody else. I'm done. I'm done. I can't.
Okay.
I'm done.
You got lipstick on. It's okay. How y'all doing? Back to YouTube. Okay, anyway.
I always be making it feel all bubbly inside.
Well, I cannot. Okay, anywho.
Restoration leads to transformation. Yeah. So let's look at the Bible real quick. Romans 12:1-2. I urge you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service of worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So we kind of looked into that the last week, mind, body, and soul, renewing of your mind.
And that basically sums up our last video.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And transformation, if we look at it through Webster's dictionary, a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. Transformation is not an easy step. So think of it like Play-Doh. We all, most of us, we played with Play-Doh when we were younger. Now, think about how much you had fun creating and molding and flattening and stretching and all that. But think about what if we were Play-Doh and how much pain you would go through as Play-Doh. You know what I'm saying? So if you think of it like Play-Doh, when you're transforming that's a lot of pressure. And the old pastors and bishops used to in my past used to bring it up a lot, that for God to change you, he has to stretch you. He has to press you. So that's why it's so hurtful to be transformed. I could sit here and refresh my soul all day. Ooh, I feel so good. Ooh, it's so refreshing. Oh, it's so refreshing. But to actually change and say, I'm gonna walk differently is hard, because you're gonna go through pain.
We're so dead to our flesh that we live as God has intended.
There you go.
And you live purposefully. Because you
still gotta live a purpose.
You still have to live a purpose, and through transformation daily, it's a daily thing, I feel, more or less.
Oh yeah.
Because as you're growing, you're renewing your mind. Your mind is developing into something different. And so as you read the word more, as you go to church more, as you either go into Bible studies maybe, or if you just read the word on your own, you're being transformed without really even thinking about it. You know, and you're just like, oh, well, where did I get? Some of my friends ask me, like, you know, where did I get my faith from? Like, where did I get and I will say from my mom and my family, I will say I got it from them. But to stay steady in it, either as an adult, my mindset had to change. I was driving in my car this week and I was thinking, like, you know, certain secrets that wasn't told to me about who I am and why I do certain things that I do. You know, when I was in college, comes from a place that I did not know where it came from. And when I discovered that, I was like, well, why wasn't this told to me? And a part of me at the time, as I'm being transformed daily, when I got this information, I was heartbroken. But then at the same time, it made me think about how hard that secret was to hold, and not tell me that. OCR would have just exploded, and OCR would have not even contemplated thinking about how that secret held so much pressure on a person. You know what I mean? Like, so I am who I am because I'm being transformed daily, monthly, hourly, every second. And so only God and his mercy and his grace and his love for me has allowed me to I didn't know this was gonna happen. Allowed me to be allowed me to be sensitive to others. Anywho, so to be transformed for me, that's what it meant. That's what it means to in that degree. And I think the reason why I'm crying is because, you know, we have this YouTube to share with you guys the good word and our experiences, but you know, when we sit here, God does something that is unexplainable, because I didn't even plan to even share that with you all. So that was a lot. Okay, so through that transformation, it has allowed me to love people differently and not be so pre-judgmental, you know. As Christians, I think we do that a lot. We judge people as they're transitioning, as they're transforming, and we all are on a journey. We all are trying to figure this thing out, and it has allowed me to just see people for who they are and meet them where they are. So the hardest action is to be transformed.
You can see it right there.
And to allow yourself to be transformed and let go of the things that are hindering you from your future, from your purpose, because you know, you just never know where God will take you and where he wants you to go if you don't allow him to come into your heart and really love on you and give yourself that time with him.
And I had to humble myself and ask God for forgiveness of how I treated people as well. There's one of the biggest acts from transformation is forgiveness. People who maybe go through therapy or Alcoholics Anonymous, they know, like, you have to go and forgive others. So you're going to be forgiven a lot. You can be forgiving yourself. You're going to be forgiving others. And the first thing, like I said, is just forgive yourself. You know, try your best. We didn't say in the beginning like we usually do, but John 1, 9, you just, you know, all about forgiveness. You know, forgiving yourself, letting go. You know, and there's nothing wrong with forgiving. So I know that's one of the hardest things for a lot of people, because they want to hold on to it, say I'm not worthy to be forgiven. Everyone's worthy of being forgiven. Mm-hmm. You know, if God had grace and all the stuff that King David did, if you read the stuff that King David did, sending out a man, sending out his best friend in the front line of the war to die. I'm trying to make sure I get it right. He sent out his best friend and out into war. He dies, and then he goes take his woman. But God still forgave him. Wow. Like, some of the stuff David did was crazy, and God still said he said one of his one of his greatest servants, and it's just the stuff he did. So if you gotta let go, you have
to forgive yourself, and in that forgiveness, you might have some discomforts.
Oh yeah,
you might have. And it might come as pain, it might come as heartache, it might come as separation. It might be in different forms, but it's going to be uncomfortable. And that's one thing I've learned is that, and I'm still learning daily, is that to be transformed, you have to change. Mm-hmm. And you change daily.
It's a dramatic change.
You change every day. And so it makes you become the person that you're supposed to be.
Right.
So you must die to yourself and die to your own knowledge, and then it changes your mindset about life. And so you just gotta keep striving to be a better you, in whatever aspect it is. And transformation happens in different aspects of your life. Mm-hmm. Know that. And for like a lot of, I want to say young people, but older people too, you know, I'm fixing my ways. Oh my God. That saying is just so exhausting to me. I'm just fixing my ways. It's just who it's just who I am. Well, I guess you really don't believe in a good God that I believe in, because I believe that you can be renewed and rechanged, and that's just my opinion.
This is how I am. This is my personality. Well, you got the other extreme too. New year, new me. I'm like, all right, transformation does not happen because the clock changed from 2019 to 2020. In that 1 second, now I'm a new person. No. It doesn't.
No. And I think this year was the year that for a lot of my friends and family, I was like, so what's your resolution this year? I don't got one.
Yeah, they finally stopped. I've been hearing resolutions since I was 5, 6 years old. Now they finally stopped and say,
I'm just trying to do me.
Just I'm proud of myself.
I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to do me. That's all. So yeah. So I hope this was enriching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you have any questions or any concerns, please comment below, and please be safe.
Yes.
And if you're gonna start back on, if your business is reopening, and you're going back to work, please use precautions, and please don't just go out there willy-nilly. Oh, everything is fine. Just be more precautious, okay?
Yes,
but we all understand sometimes we all have to go back to work, and so all my teachers and counselors and principals out there, I love y'all. Why did he work from home?
She is milking it. She loves down at home now.
I love that he's at home, but to see, I have appreciation.
Appreciate it, baby.
My God.
My home office is a couch now.
I pray for y'all, because of course I pray for all my healthcare workers and all of my essential frontline workers. We pray with you guys that you stay safe, that your family stays safe. I know they're missing you and they're worried about you, but pray and ask God for peace, and we just keep on giving that joy to our patients one day at a time. Right. So have a wonderful, wonderful day.
And a pleasant love.
We love you guys. Bye. Hey.
You make me feel like a woman.
Hey.
Don't you know you do it for me? Can't you see this confidence? I don't think I can